Oh my God, I really want to start with social media. I really want to start my own business and launch a business. I really want to become a coach or help people in a certain way. You most likely are one of these conscious leaders who came here at this time during the age of Aquarius, where we have technology like social media, where we have technology that connects us. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to Rooted in the Cosmos, your podcast for all things spiritual leadership, higher consciousness, and New Earth vision. My name is Isabel Gloria. I'm your host, and I'm recording a podcast episode for you every week. So make sure to tune in every Sunday for a brand new episode. Today, I want to do a monthly reading for the month of October. It's more like an energy forecast, so what you can expect this month. And the way I do this is that I use oracle cards, but I don't use them in the classical way. I don't use them to look up the meaning in the little booklet. I just use them as a tool for me to open my channels. And as soon as I see the artwork and the name of the card, a message gets activated within me so I can channel the message that wants to come through. This is a collective reading, so I'm calling up on all cosmic selves and on all guides of the people who are meant to hear this message. So let's take a moment and call upon your cosmic self and allow it to guide you here, even though in this moment when I'm recording this, you may not be aware that you will end up watching this video. The nature of a collective reading is that it applies to a lot of people or to a group of people who are on the same vibration, but it doesn't mean that every single message has to apply to you. So as always, take it or leave it, whatever resonates with you. Pay good attention to that. Whatever doesn't resonate at all, you're either not meant to understand it yet and why it would resonate with you, or this message is simply not for you. I have all cards already laid out in front of me, and I'm going to pull one card after the other and share the channeled message that is coming through for me. The first card is the knowledge card. It says, seek knowledge. What is coming through immediately, and this is a very collective message, what I'm seeing or what I'm getting is that this whole scandal around P. Diddy and the true and dark side of Hollywood has triggered something in a lot of people, and that we are going to see a lot more revelations in October, and that people are starting to pick up on it. They're starting to dig deeper and they want to know, while for many, many years, even though a lot of people have paid attention to like the dark side of Hollywood and this entertainment industry, the majority has just closed their eyes. Most people who have been telling this for years and years, including me, they have been deemed conspiracy theorists, they have been deemed crazy or insane or delusional. So I feel like with this card, there's an energy coming through of revelation. And I don't feel like this is a personal card. I feel like it is a collective card. So it's about society, about the collective. Sometimes if I pull cards like these and they seem to be a collective message, they still apply to everyone's personal life. It would mean that something is revealed in your life or something is like you gain knowledge in your personal life. But this card, the knowledge card, this time feels very, very, very collective, and it's going to play out in our society, in the outside world, but everyone can take part in it by looking deeper, by investigating, by taking in what is coming out. And I don't know why, but there's a certain significance in October where this is going to go far deeper. I don't feel like there's a huge revelation happening. That's not what I'm energetically getting. But I do feel like in the collective, there's a wave of people wanting to know more. Because right now in September, as this all came out, the energy is very much still under the radar, not because people are ignorant, but because they literally don't know. There are millions, like the majority of people has never concerned themselves with anything like the dark side of Hollywood or what is really going on in the entertainment industry, and they really genuinely have no clue. I see comments on TikTok where something is shared around this situation and people are like, what did PDD do? Like, what does it mean to have a freak off? Like, they have no clue. And I'm not blaming them for that. It's beautiful that you never got in touch with anything like that, or never um wanted to know about the darkness as much so you could come across something like this. But at the same time, being oblivious to it and this overall unawareness in our society is what makes it possible to continue. So I see, and this is not for October, this is just like something that's leading to that. This knowledge card is telling us that October, like this month, is going to be the start of a lot of revelations, and I can't really pick up on how long this is going to go. This could be a couple of months, this could be a couple of years, but I do feel that there will be revelations, that there will be a downfall of celebrity culture and this whole glittery bubble that people are still believing in, and that this bubble is going to burst sooner or later. And in October, energetically, this is where this all begins. And we've seen it coming with this whole P. Diddy scandal. We've seen it coming by not being called a conspiracy theorist anymore when you talk about things like that. People are becoming more aware, they are taking it more seriously. But it's just the beginning. It really is just scratching the surface right now, and a lot is coming. And this month, this is energetically all starting. There's a huge energetic imprint for all this to start rolling. I have to take off this bracelet or else you will only hear this. This has really good noise canceling. I just bought this microphone today. If we are lucky, we won't be able to hear him snore, because he snores in every video I film. The next card is the originality card. It says, blaze your own trail. What is coming through is that for a couple of years now, a lot of new conscious leaders are stepping up and they are being activated. And being activated means that they suddenly have the urge to start a business, or to start sharing on social media, or to find their higher calling, or to listen to their higher calling if they already know what they're meant to do. So if you are in the situation of, oh my God, I really want to start with social media, I really want to start my own business and launch a business, I really want to become a coach or help people in a certain way, you most likely are one of these conscious leaders who came here at this time during the age of Aquarius, where we have technology like social media, where we have technology that connects us and that allows us to grow a business and work online. This all sounds so human and so superficial, but the real reason for that and the real evolution of this technology is a huge opportunity for souls to express their soul mission. So the message that is coming through with this card as the tool for October is that you should take action. Whether you are at the very beginning of your journey and you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you're thinking about starting with Instagram, you're thinking about uploading TikToks, start it now. You never will feel ready. If you are waiting until you feel ready, you will never start. So the clear message that is coming through is to take action, to literally blaze your own trail, and to move yourself onto the timeline and into the lifestyle that you want to live. Nobody is going to do it for you. There is no one externally that's going to say, you are ready now. Start this, start with that. This is step one of how you can fulfill your mission or how you can create your dream life. Nobody is going to do that. It is in your hands. You have to be the one to take action and to turn your life around in a positive way, the way you always wanted. And October is the perfect time to do that. The energy of October is collectively that people are hungry for knowledge. Also because of the first card I pulled, like this energy of revelation and this energy of people wanting to know. But this also goes over into their own personal lives. So they want to learn about the topics you want to share about. They want to learn about self-discovery. They want to learn about spirituality. They want to learn about self-healing, self-help, self-discovery. They want to learn about their soul. They are hungry for a deeper connection because a lot of illusions are also breaking off. A lot of illusions are being ripped apart. This also relates to the first message. These illusions are breaking apart and people are forced to look deeper. in every way. That is why now is the perfect time for you to step up and show the world what you have to offer. The next card, and I cannot believe that I'm saying this, is the dragonfly. You most likely are like, why is she so excited about this? I've been seeing dragonflies as a sign from the universe for the last couple of months. Together with my cousin, we are seeing dragonflies all over the place. It's such a huge sign for us personally, and it's such a positive sign. And a little backstory, our family went through a very rough time this year. So at the beginning of this year, a very traumatic event happened. I'm not going to go into details because I'm not sure if she's comfortable with me sharing that, but it was really traumatic. It was really like out of nowhere, and it was one of the worst things we had to go through ever. The dragonfly kept coming up as a sign this entire time. And even though the chance for everything to turn out positively was very unlikely, and I cannot express how unlikely it was. You won't probably believe if you knew the whole story. It was very unlikely that this is gonna end well, but it did. And this whole time, the dragonfly was the spirit animal that brought the signs that allowed us to trust in the universe, and that showed up so much that we knew, okay, this is not a coincidence. This really has to be something. And I feel like the purpose of me pulling this card, which is very significant to me personally, is that I can give you a message of everything is going to turn out well. Everything is going to be fine. No matter how bad it is, no matter how desperate you may be, or how unlikely it is for you to achieve something or for you to get out of a situation or something like that. There is always this silver lining, and there is hope, and there is you have power over this as well. Like if you collaborate with the universe, and if you tell it that you trust it, and that you get this feeling of relief whenever you think like, but I do trust the universe. I do trust that everything is going to turn out fine. Whenever you feel like you are under a lot of pressure, or you are very anxious, you have a lot of anxiety, remind yourself that you are the person who trusts the universe. And just this thought can give you so much relief. The anxiety and the fear and all the bad experiences we make in life, that kind of dims the light a little bit, and we have a hard time trusting a bigger plan or trusting the universe, whatever it may be that we are not trusting of. And if you remind yourself, well, I actually am the person that has always trusted in the universe, and I will not stop trusting just because things are getting rough, then this will give you relief, because you are pouring into your own truth. You are pouring into what you truly believe. So allow yourself to have this moment of relief and tell yourself, I do trust the universe, though. It's all going to be fine. The final card I'm going to pull for today is the card of resilience. It says, rise above tribulations. What is coming through for me, it's very connected to this entire reading. I always happen to have a theme in these readings, even though I don't plan on that, or I don't give off the intention for that to happen, but it always does. Resilience, and the card of resilience. The message behind that is to keep going, to keep moving forward. And there's also this significant energy that is coming through very strongly that tells me to share with you that you play a significant role in a bigger vision. So even though you see yourself as just this person, as just as human, and you doubt yourself a lot, and you think you're not good enough to do certain things, or you are not skilled enough, or you are not popular enough, whatever it may be, you play a significant role in a mission that is not just your mission, but a collective mission of millions of light workers. And every single one of these light workers, you included, has their own unique mission to fulfill. So you cannot fail. You don't have to be like the other coaches. You don't have to be like the other content creators. You don't have to be like the other spiritual people if you want to move things. You have to tap into your unique magic. You have to tap into your unique lightworker mission. And you have to allow yourself to express that. And we're coming back to earlier in the reading. October is the month for you to start whatever you've been holding back and haven't started yet, even though you've been wanting it for a while. So, whether that is a new job, whether that is a business, whether that is launching your own podcast or starting your own YouTube channel or doing TikToks, whatever it is, you are guided by your cosmic self, by your inner guidance system, by the universe. This is the perfect month to start. After that, the energy will be different again. It doesn't mean that you cannot start after October. You can always start. But if you start taking it seriously and if you start going all in October, the energy that's already there and that is playing out in the collective will support you in that massively. So you will have it a lot easier if you start now compared to dragging it with you for a couple of months and never really starting, never really allowing yourself to be seen in your own power. Resilience also means that you don't give up if things are not going immediately as you thought they would be. So don't let yourself be frustrated or held back by not seeing immediate success. The energy and the messages that are coming through are that you will be successful when you are resilient, when you push through, when you are consistent, and most important, when you trust yourself and you trust the universe and you trust that it's gonna work out. You cannot go into anything low-key thinking that it's not gonna work anyways. That's not how you become successful or fulfill your divine mission or fulfill your desires. You have to actually believe in yourself. As always, I hope this reading was valuable for you and that you learned something new and that you could take something valuable for yourself. I upload a podcast episode every week, so make sure to tune in for next week's episode as well and subscribe to Rooted in the Cosmos, my podcast, so you don't miss out on any new episodes. I'm wishing you all the best and have a beautiful week until we speak next Sunday.